What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the iTip Report. My name is Iveriani. Hope all is well with you. It is Friday. Yes, in New York City, it looked like it's gonna rain. I think all this week it looked like it was gonna rain. But anyway, this is my video on Record Store Day list. I have my list here. Record Store Day, if you guys don't know, it's every year, usually in April, where a lot of independent as well as major record labels come out. They come out, they release limited edition vinyls in these wonderful different colors, picture vinyls. I think my favorite picture vinyl was the Prodigy one from last year. I love that. Rest in peace to Prodigy. So this year I'm doing something a little bit different because my editing, I don't have access to the software right now until I get my desktop. Usually I would show you guys the picture, but it's just a lot. So I want to tell you what are my picks, and then you can take it from there. So anyway, first pick is Erykah Badu and James Posner, and the title is called of the record is Tempted. It's gonna come out on 7-inch vinyl, about 1,500 copies. You know I love me some Erykah Badu, and as well as the wonderful James Posner. So that's gonna be phenomenal. I definitely want that. The next pick I have for you guys is Bone Thugs and Harmony. Shout outs to Bone Thugs. They do really good show. If you ever want to go see them live, I highly suggest it. You will definitely be impressed. They have a live band, all of that. I was impressed when I was working backstage for what was it? Hey, I can't even think of what I was working backstage. Anyway, so check them out, but they are phenomenal. They come Bone Thugs and Harmony, E1999, Eternal, Ruthless records. It's gonna be 2 LPs, and they're printing up 2,000 copies. I know that's gonna sell because you know the 1999 Eternal, that is a classic. So shout outs to Bone Thugs and Harmony. The next one I have on my list for picks is Chic Le Freak. Oh yeah, that's Chic. They coming out with the what is this, 12-inch vinyl put out by Atlantic Records, Le Freak, and that's the title. And yeah, it's Chic. My next pick is Edo G and the Bulldogs. Love them. They're coming out with an LP, and the title is Life of a Kid in the Ghetto. Definitely a classic. Get on down. And they printed out like 1,200 copies. The next one is Fat Lip. I'm thinking this is Fat Lip from the legendary group Farside. What's it? The title is Loneliest Punk, and it's an LP. They're printing up 1,500 copies. My next one, rest in peace to Aretha Franklin. Atlantic Singles 1967. You know Aretha can blow. This is put out by Atlantic Records, and it's a 7-inch vinyl box set. I know they probably gonna want some money for that, but hey, it's Aretha. She is a queen, a legend. Like I said, rest in peace. My next pick is Kool Keith. Complicated Trip, Anti-Core. I think that's the label. It's an LP. It's printed out 2,000 copies. The next one, my super favorite, is Fela Kuti and Roy Ayers. I don't even think I heard this. This is Music of Many Colors. It's put out by the Knitting Factory. It's an LP, 2,000 copies. I'm definitely trying to get that. Anything Fela Kuti puts out, as well as Roy Ayers, they are legend. Rest in peace to Fela Kuti too. But I pretty much, like, I'm in the works of collecting all of Fela Kuti's music through vinyl, and he always have releases every year. So definitely gonna get that. The next one that I was really surprised and excited about was Craig Mack and Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace to both of them. Sad. But This is original sampler. I think this is good for DJs as well as producers. This is B.I.G. Mac. And of course it's put out by Bad Boy Records. It's gonna be a LP and a cassette, so I definitely want that. Let's see, my next one, my man that I love dearly, he is phenomenal, Anderson .Paak. He's coming out with a 12-inch, what is this, 12-inch? No, they got 12-inch and they got 7-inch vinyl. I think it's the 7-inch vinyl. It's 3,000 copies. You know that joint is going to sell. The title is Bubbling. I'm definitely a huge Anderson .Paak admirer, so I cannot wait. The next one after that is the Parliaments. Baby, I Owe You Something, and that's coming out on 10-inch vinyl. Excuse me, and it's 2,000 copies. My next two picks is Prince. Rest in peace to Prince. So you know, anything Prince comes out, you should definitely go out and get if you're a vinyl lover or if you're a DJ. They're coming out with the Versace Experience Prelude to Gold, and that's put out by Legacy, and that's a cassette. That's 4,000 copies. You know that's gonna sell. And they're also coming out under Prince, his Majestic Pop Life, the Purple Mix Club, Warner Brother is 2 LPs. I know I got Pop Life a couple of years ago. I think it was probably within a year or a year after Prince had transitioned. I got that and I was so happy, and they didn't charge an arm and a leg. So I'm gonna tell you something. This is like really sad. Like I said, rest in peace to Prince. But I already know Prince wouldn't want his stuff to be sold at Record Store Day or whatever the case is. But, you know, we love Prince. So the situation is just sad. But yes, definitely want these. These are my major picks. The next one is RZA, Birth of a Prince. 2 LPs. They printed up 1,500 copies. Shout outs to RZA. My next pick is Santana. I'm talking about Santa. Santana, Breaking the Door, Concord Music. This is a 7-inch vinyl, 2,000 copies. You know I love Santana. He is phenomenal. And he also makes women's shoes and stuff. I was kind of surprised by that. Also, this is a 2 LP vinyl I definitely want to get is Sly and the Family Stone. This is Woodstock, Sunday, August 17, 1969. They printed out 3,000 copies of this. You got to get this if you love Sly and the Family Stone. If I'm not mistaken, Sly is still living. He is a legend. Wait a minute. Sly still living? Yeah, he is, because he was living in his little motorhome. But yeah, I definitely want that. I wonder if they're gonna charge an arm and a leg for that. And let's see. Okay, my next pick is the White Stripes. Shout outs to White Stripes. I like White Stripes. Candy Cane, child. I never heard this, but I just know White Stripes to be killing it. This is a 3-inch vinyl, 2,000 copies. I need to see what that looks like. Love White Stripe. Next one is Goody Mob. I love Goody Mob. Still standing. Let me tell you something. Goody Mob first album, phenomenal. Like the production, phenomenal. Yeah, so this is Goody Mob, still standing, put out by Red Music, 2 LPs, 1,000 copies. I think that is going to sell. Then we have Master Ace and Marco Polo, Eat with Master Polo. Fat Beats is putting this out, 7-inch vinyl, 1,000 copies. I think I heard about this, the Master Ace and Marco Polo joint, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it, so I'll probably listen to it tonight and see if I want to get it. The next one my next pick is Soul Jazz Records presents Studio One Showcase 45 box set. I'm just thinking that this is gonna be some phenomenal soul jazz where, and it's only 700 copies. I think that's, I was about to say that's the lowest I've seen, but as far as press ups, but I see people with 500. But yeah, that look like that would be dope. I would tell you guys, when I go vinyl shopping, a lot of times I might not know an artist or never heard the music, but a lot of times you could tell from the artwork on the vinyl if you're gonna like it or not. And usually if the artwork is weird or some abstract or something crazy, that means 9 times out of 10 the music is gonna be really good and you'll be happy that you bought it. Let's see, the next one I'm definitely getting is James Brown Show is Funky Down Here. You know, rest in peace to James Brown. He is a legend. I love James Brown. I wish I could meet James Brown. Okay, so this is released by Now and Again Records. It's an LP, 2,000 copies. You know that's gonna sell. Producers, DJs, music heads. I definitely want to get this. I remember the last James Brown vinyl I got. I didn't get it. My fiance got it for me, and it was like $30, and I still have it. But yeah, I definitely want to get this. The next pick of mine is Currency, Freddie Gibbs. Shout outs to Freddie Gibbs. And The Alchemist, shout outs to Alchemist, as well as Currency. It's the title is called Fetty, if I'm not mistaken, put out by Empire. It's an LP, it's 1,500 copies. I definitely think that's gonna sell because I think that's Currency, Freddie Gibbs, and Alchemist. I think that's a good combination. I haven't really heard the project yet, but it's definitely on my pick. I know usually for record store day, if they put limited edition stuff, it's because people really want those limited edition vinyls. The next one on my pick list is Dr. Dre, and it's Nothing But a G Thing, baby. Yo, this is, it says the release label is E1. Never heard of them, but it's a 12-inch vinyl, 2,400 copies. I know that joint is going to sell because you guys know Nothing But a G Thing is a classic. Also, shout outs to my man Al Green. Love me some Al Green. He's coming out, what's the title? The High Records single box set. That sounds like that's gonna be expensive. It's put out by Fat Possum Records, and it's a 7-inch vinyls, 1,500 copies. Definitely anything Al Green puts out, I know it's gonna be soulful and all of that. So shout outs to Al Green. Next thing is Herbie Hancock, Dedication, Get On Down, LP, 2,000 copies. Next on my list pick is Elton John, Live from Moscow. I think Elton John just recently retired from touring. He's been touring for over 50 years. Shout outs to him. That's what you call a career, 50 years. But this, yeah, the Live from Moscow, I think is one of his popular, I haven't heard it, but it's one of his popular records or vinyls music wise, and the release is under UMC and Mercury Records. It's a 2 LP and it's 4,000 copies. You know you have cult followers who follow Elton John. Next one is John Lennon. Rest in peace to John Lennon. This is Imagine Raw Studio Mixes. That's Probably Ill. It's put out on the label called USM. It's a 2 LP and it's 5,500 copies. You know you got some serious cult followers who are going to get this John Lennon vinyl. Wow. This one I am so excited. I'm hoping that, I wish it was a picture vinyl. I was trying to get the picture vinyl one, but this is what I really want. Old Dirty Bastard. Old Dirty Bastard, Intoxicated. This is released under E1/36 chambers, 12-inch vinyl, 2,700 copies. Let me tell you something. I wanted that limited edition Old Dirty Bastard vinyl that came out maybe 2-3 years ago of the food stamp card. I wanted that. I still haven't been able to get it, but hopefully I will be able to get this. I think this is my #1 pick that I really want. Next is Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker was with Strings, the alternative take. This is released under UME, 2,500 copies. Next one is Otis Redding, with Booker T and the MGs and the Marquis. That joint is tight. I definitely want that. That is an LP and it's 2,500 copies. And I'm also excited about this. This is Pete Rock, Return of the Soul. Why did they type this? Why didn't they type the whole thing? Anyway, Pete Rock, Return of the SP. Oh, Return of the SP 1200. Sorry. Released out a True Soul Records LP. I definitely want this. It's 2,000 copies. If you don't know who Pete Rock is, he's a phenomenal producer that's just been around, for a legendary producer, and he is one of my favorite producers. Next pick is Santa Gold. She is a phenomenal singer. I Don't Want the Gold Fire Session. It's released under Downtown Records. It's going to be an LP, 2,000 copies. Santa Gold is tight. She came out with an album years ago that I love. I can't even think of that album. I think it's the album of her throwing up glitter, and she killed that joint. Next pick is Tiana Taylor. Shout out to Tiana Taylor. She can actually sing. Her marketing, she has a really good body, and I just wish that Kanye would like really promote her and just do different things with her, like emphasize on her, because I just feel like she's always in the back, and she puts out really good music. She put out a good video featuring who was it? Ghostface and somebody else. Ghostface and Method Man? I don't know, but I know it was Ghostface for sure. But really good video. Remind me from back in the day, in my era, the 90s. But yeah, she has, actually this is the song Gonna Love Me, Love It, and this is the remix. I definitely want this. This is released under Def Jam 12-inch vinyl, 800 copies. You see what I'm saying? I think it should have been more copies because this song is really dope. Next on my list is Too Short, the Pimp Tape, released by Empire. It's a 2 LP and it's 1,000 copies. This is the funniest thing, but I like Too Short. I just think he is so funny, and he just he gives zero F's about what anybody think. He's just Too Short, legendary Too Short. Also, my next pick is, this is various artists. This is Malcolm X, music from the motion picture soundtrack. You know, that was a really good movie, like an excellent movie. Quest and Warner. It's an LP, 1,500 copies. I would definitely get this if it's not crazy expensive, because salutes to the life and legacy of Malcolm X. And that movie was good. I feel like Denzel Washington should have gotten an award for that. The next one, New Jack City. This is released under Giant Records LP, and it's 1,500 copies. I definitely want the New Jack City. I think that's dope. My next pick and last pick is XX Tentacion. XX Tentacion presents Members Only Volume 3, Empire. It's a 2 LP. It's 2,000 copies. Rest in peace to XX. Man. Rest in peace. I know that joint is gonna sell out. That's why they have 2,000 copies. So guys, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give you guys pictures, but usually I do. Hopefully in the next record store day, I'll be able to give you pictures. But those are my picks for record store day. What I will say is, I'm surprised not to see any J Dilla limited edition vinyls on here. Who else? Yeah, J Dilla, Sun Ra, Loose Ends. Like, I'm kind of, I don't know. This year was kind of weird. I didn't really see too many classic hip hop limited edition vinyls, pictures. Maybe when I go in person, maybe they'll have some surprises or whatever. But yeah, I'm disappointed a little bit. I think the most thing I'm excited about is the Erykah Badu, the Anderson .Paak, and what was it? The Old Dirty Bastard. I think that's what I'm really excited about. Let's see. And Craig Mack and Notorious B.I.G. and Fela Kuti and Prince. Yeah, and Sly and the Family Stone. Yeah, I think that's what I'm only... And Diddy Mob. That's what I'm only excited about. I don't know what they did this year. But yeah, guys, that is my record store day from a woman's perspective. Excuse me, iveriani. And tomorrow is record store day. So if you need to go or you're going to record store day, get there early. I usually don't get there early. I always go in the city because I'm based out of New York. I live in Queens, but I always go in the city for records, or it depends. But usually, yeah, Rock and Soul. Shout out to some Rock and Soul. Yeah, that is my list. Tomorrow, hopefully, when I get my records, I will definitely do a video and show you what I got. So I'm gonna be excited about that. But thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you all. It's been an epic week, and I'll talk about that more in, I guess, future videos to come. But like this video and subscribe if you're interested. Make a comment. Let me know what is your record that you want to get from Record Store Day. If you're gonna go tomorrow, whatever the case is, I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Peace, and this is iveriani.